Hey Pyjama Bosses, welcome to another episode of Pyjama Bosses TV. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about why you don't need more leads for your business. And the reason that we feel like you don't need more leads for your business is because it depends on what you really want to achieve. Most of the time, what we have been taught, right, in this profession is that, if something goes wrong, the first thing that you need is more people to talk to. There is a numbers game, so by default, you need to do more numbers, right? And we always try to fix the front end, the beginning part of the business, And the reason that I want to talk to you about, that you may not need more leads to kind of grow your business is because there is something called duplication that we all know and talk about, right? But not many people get to experience. Now, in order for you to get to experience duplication, you need to focus on things that actually are going to help that department, right? And the lead generation, it has to do with duplication, yes, but sometimes it's not the thing that you want to fix first, if you know what I mean. So, and what I wanted to do today, if you allow me, I want to share the screen with you and I want to show you in a visual way. Most of you probably are visual learners, I am, and that's why I like my whiteboard and I like, using kind of all these kind of drawings. Again, I'm not a professional drawer or anything like that. I'll try my best. But to explain a little bit what I mean when I said that at the beginning of this episode today, that you don't need more leads, and bear with me because I think if you actually understand what I'm saying today, your business may be able to start changing or shifting in a very different direction, okay? Now, the reason that I'm sharing this with you today is, again, because, in the past month or two, more or less, we've had a lot of clients coming to us. And when we ask them this question, what is your biggest challenge? Most of them come up with the same answer. And the answer is that I just need more leads or I need more people to talk to, Then you ask them questions about the team, how is your actual team doing? And they're like, yeah, why would you need more leads? Or why would you need more people to talk to? And they come up with answers like, it's just my team is not working. They say they want to do it, but they don't do it. I don't know how to motivate them anymore. They're not very committed to their results. I just don't have the right people in the team. I need to find more people, and yes, in some ways that is correct and that is right. Again, what I'm about to explain to you is for you guys to think in a little bit of a different way. We all know that when the way you think, gets you a series of actions into a series of actions that create a specific result, but if we think differently, then the actions that we might be taking will take us in a different direction. They will get us a different result. So today, what I'm hoping to do is, if it helps, if not, you can, again, as usual, I don't push this down anybody's throat but if it helps, this might be a way for you to think a little bit differently on how you're running your business today. And the fix is not always, getting more leads. Okay, so without further ado, let me just go quickly and share the screen. Now that I'm sharing the screen with you, here's what we have right now. So we have, a tab right here at the top, right? This is the tab. And we have a funnel. And again, the reason that I'm using the funnel and the tab and all this is because, today's social media kind of world is all about funnels and doing Facebook ads and funneling people through and doing all these things. So hopefully, I'm speaking a little bit your language so you understand exactly what I'm trying to say. So this is what happens usually. So I talk to someone and I ask the question, what is your biggest challenge? And the answer is that, they just need more leads. So here's kind of the example. So if I was here in this kind of visual representation, let's say that you have a flow of water, right? And that flow of water is people coming into your business, correct? And the challenge is that people, and this is your business, right? And the challenge is people are coming here and they are disappearing on this end, that brand new team member, let's put it team member, right? And the first instance or the first reaction or response of that leader, is usually to go here to the tab and opening it more, right? That means increasing the flow, all right? The flow of leads, right? Or people that come into the business or come into the funnel, okay? And come into their funnel. So they funnel people through, correct? So now you can put as many people as you want here. The challenge is, for as long as you have this back end, there is a hole, and I'll explain what I mean by hole. People will keep falling through the cracks. Team members, they have signed up, that they said yes on day one, right? They are excited about it, but eventually, as they come through your business, eventually they get tired, they disappear, they get confused, or for whatever reason, they lose their enthusiasm and they don't do anything and disappear, right? I don't know if that's ever happened to you. Now, what I'm trying to illustrate today is this. What if, instead of focusing on increasing the flow of leads, instead of doing that, okay, the first thing that you do, okay, is to fix what sometimes called in marketing the back end. How do you fix the back end? Well, the back end in this example of this funnel would be to put some kind of top or some kind of bottom here, so people that come in don't follow through. They stay active in the business. Is that making sense so far? I hope it does. Again, the concept is super simple, right? Anybody understands that. Now the question is, how do you do that, right? Because again, when you talk about funnel, the word funnel, obviously, as you guys understand, is a kind of a pipe, or the I guess the dictionary, maybe I should look and explain that, but it's a pipe that has a top that is wider than the bottom, but it's still a pipe. And the pipe, what does is funneling things through, or guiding things through, or liquid, or whatever it is, right? In this case. Now, instead of doing that and using a funnel, why don't you use something? Maybe you can put a bucket here, right, to collect everything that you're doing. And that collect, or put in the bottom part to this funnel and put a cap in there so nobody kind of falls through the cracks, is called coaching. So what if, instead of focusing first on increasing the lead flow, or the amount of people that you put through your funnels, or the amount of people that you put through your business, or the things that you do, you were focusing first on what is it that you are doing when people come into your business, the coaching part. Because again, have you ever wondered why somebody that comes into your business in the first instance, they are, how are they are, it's like the same as you. They are, excited, they have energy, they have dreams, right? And somewhere along the line between this part when they start their business and this part where they fall out their business, right? They lose their enthusiasm, they lose their excitement, their energy, and they feel like they go from understanding or feeling that they can do this business to, oh my God, I don't know if I can do this, right? And that has nothing to do with telling them to talk to more people or increasing, the amount of people they talk to. It's about coaching them, educating them, and giving them something that is simple, that they can see themselves doing. So they have that epiphany that, oh my God, if Miguel, that hardly speaks English, can do this business, so can I. And I can do it even better than him because I speak better than him. I am better than Miguel, right? That's what you want people to think. Instead of, oh my God, I don't know, all the details about the compensation plan. I don't know the details about the product. And until I do, I don't know what I'm going to do. Or coming into the business and not knowing what the first steps are going to be. So again, my question to you is, what if the first thing that you do is today is focus first on what is it that I'm doing with every single person, that comes into my business today? What kind of processes, do I have, here in this part, which is the coaching part, you know, to keep people in. Again, if you don't have anything, right, which is, again, you focus always on the front end, and the front end, I'm talking about front end, I'm talking about this, you can open the tab even more, and people will still be falling through because there's nothing to pick up all these people. And when I say pick up all these people, I mean to teach them what to do. Okay, and we are in a business called network marketing. It's not online marketing, it's network marketing. And if you do it online, it's network marketing online. But it's, again, network. You are creating a network of distribution. That means a lot of people doing simple things. Okay, so what if you do that first? And then here's what happens. Let me just go and erase all this. Once you've done all that, go and take all this out. Delete this layer. Perfect. And let's say, you know, that you have been able to fix, you know, your funnel, right? Or let's say your coaching part, and now you understand and you have very clear process. Okay, when people come in, you have steps, you know, as many steps as you need, 1 to 10 maybe, or 1 to 100, and people know exactly what they're doing as they come into the business. Now, here's the next step. What you're going to be teaching them here, right, is, again, go and talk to people, and the way they talk to people, how they do everything, and it has to be, again, simple. Okay. Now, here's the next challenge. Now, at this point, once you have done this first, okay, and that is done, now you can go back and increase the flow. Is that making sense? And increase the flow, that means more people that you talk to, more people that you teach these brand new team members to talk to, and this will be the thing that will increase the flow that will come into the business, or the funnel in this case, right? Now, as that happens, guess what's happened? Well, what is going to happen here, and again, I'm going to go and change the color here a little bit again. Let me see, I put an orange here. So what happens next is, as people are coming in here, right? People are coming into your business because you increased the flow of people coming in, and the leads and people to talk to and everything. Having a very clear process on what you're going to do with people when people come in, right? You already have fixed this part. Let's say that this is done. Now, the next challenge is going to be the following. Your business, in this case, this funnel, eventually is going to be filled up. So eventually this funnel is going to be smaller. It's going to be small for the amount of people that come in. That means your business, you will need to think about making a bigger infrastructure for your business. That means that you will start to think about extra processes on how to scale that business. Now, scaling could be anything from going from country to country, languages, different languages, how to build more different levels of leadership, you know, and it could be so many other things. But the first thing that we fixed, and everything was possible, the way you were able to, again, scale that business and make a bigger, you know, quote unquote funnel, right? And increase that flow first, was because you first focus on this part, the part that is not so pretty, maybe, that is the thing that people don't want to focus on because it doesn't give you results straight away, maybe. But once you have fixed this, it's like the foundation of your business. And that, again, then you can focus on the rest. And again, eventually what happens is you're gonna come back here and fix it again, and then come back and then increase the flow, and then come back at the bottom and fix it. Okay. So I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say here with all the kind of drawings and everything. So bottom line, okay? If something is not happening in your business, the answer is not always more leads or more people to talk to. Sometimes the answer is to have a look, when you bring somebody in your business, what processes do you have to help that brand new person that is excited, that really wants to do something with the business, with you, and to help them to actually get results. Because if you're able to do that with one person, then you can do that with the next person. And if you can do that with a few people in a row, that means that you can have a process. And when you put that process in, that means that these people will stick longer into your business. They will get results. By default, they will go and talk to more people, which increase the leads and people that are coming into your business. And then what you need to think is about how can I increase or expand the infrastructure that I have, which is scaling your business. That means thinking about, again, as I was saying, countries, languages, building the next level of leadership, which is the challenges of dealing with people on a daily basis, how to work on their mindset, how to work on someone else's mindset, and how to duplicate all that, okay? I hope that makes sense, guys. In today's episode, again, there is no reason sometimes where we need first more leads. Maybe there's something else you can fix first, and then you can go back into increasing the number of leads. With that said, again, I hope you guys having an amazing day. Hope you enjoy this Pajama Bosses episode today. Again, as usual, make sure that you comment below whatever comments you have, any questions or anything that we can do always to help. And in the meantime, have an amazing week, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.